My name is Steve Martin, and I was the director of Benson Auditorium Technical Services for 33 years and 4 months. I don't know that there is a typical day, to be honest with you. They're so varied. If it were a calm day, you would come in. If there was anything to set up for chapel, you'd set up for chapel. And once chapel's over with, because you can't really do anything during chapel other than stuff on the computer, you do the physical things like hang lights, just whatever in the world, When I first started this job, my job description actually was to do the smaller events that weren't like theatrical events, and to edit the movies. I was the guy taking the words out of the movies back then. I don't know if y'all even know anything about that now, but that was me for a long time. But it ended up, changing. We no longer show 35mm movies here, and they don't edit the movies anyway. So I ended up doing more lighting and more rigging because we've had some trouble with our fly system. So I ended up doing rigging, smaller staging stuff, setting up for graduation. It's something that would not involve building a set. I don't build sets, not the guy. Yeah, some unique things that I've had to do. We're having to light concerts. One of my favorite go-tos is Sarah Bareilles. Sarah Bareilles, we did her show here, her first show here, was her first headlining show. So she was nervous. And so within 30 seconds of her coming through the airlock door over here, she was shaking my hand. I was like, that's never happened before. And I was lighting that show, so I had made spike marks, which are little tape marks on the floor, and I wrote their names on them. Well, I caught her later in the day taking a picture of her spike mark. So somewhere Sarah Bareilles has a picture of my spike mark. My new position is assistant textbook manager in the bookstore, with a view toward being textbook manager when Tracy Yarborough quits in the end of May. So she's having to train me, poor soul. She's being very patient. I like her a lot. So, yeah, it's been a while since I've started a new job. So, I had a whole lot of patient people with me back then too, because I knew absolutely nothing about this when I started. Leaving here, I've seen a lot of ghosts. Kind of react to that. David Woodruff took care of me. He was my boss back then. David Hurd also showed me the ropes. And they were good people.